Hello, and thanks for joining us. Today we will be demonstrating a lab that will teach your students that certain steps must be followed before you can reach a conclusion in a scientific investigation. The name of this lab is, Am I Doing It Right? The materials you will need for this lab include a loaf of bread, peanut butter, jelly, plates, plastic knives, and paper towels. The Sunshine State standards in this lab will have your students explain why scientific investigations should be replicable. The inquiry question for this lab is, write down a procedure for your partner instructing him or her how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Then switch procedures. Follow the procedures you were given exactly as they were written. The conclusion statement for this lab is, in order to replicate an experiment, the procedures must be very clear. Now onto the lab. The purpose of this lab is to teach your students that certain steps must be followed before you can reach a conclusion in a scientific investigation. We're going to achieve this by having your students make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and write down every step that it takes to make that peanut butter and jelly sandwich. After they make the procedure, they're going to exchange with another student, and the other student must follow the instructions exactly as they are written. Now I'm going to go ahead and make my peanut butter and jelly sandwich and give you an example of what some instructions should look like. Step 1. Take one piece of bread and put it on a plate. Step 2. Open the jelly and peanut butter containers. Step 3. Take a knife and begin to spread peanut butter on the first piece of bread. Step 4. Spread jelly on the other piece of bread. Step 5. Take the peanut butter piece of bread and put it on top of the piece of bread with jelly on it. Step 6. Enjoy. Some possible questions you can ask your students include, were your procedures detailed enough to make a good sandwich? If not, what could you add to them to make them better? Why is it important to have clear procedures for a scientific investigation? Why is it important to make scientific investigations replicable? The goal of this video is to help you get your students to grasp the aha moment. In this video, the aha moment is, it is difficult to conduct an experiment when the procedures are unclear. That's all for today's program. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.